What's up, Champions fam? It's Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new WWE Champions video. I aim not to hold y'all for long. I don't know if this is going to be short, sweet, and brief, but I am still going to go ahead and get right to the point. We got a brand new Black Friday vault available in-game, and this is not a community vault. This is actually a solo vault for each and every single one of you. So, you can go at your own pace, and I'm letting you know right now, in my opinion, it doesn't matter if you're free to play, pay to win, in a top tier faction, an unranked faction, or rolling solo dolo. This vault is available to everyone within the community, and I strongly advise going as far and as deep as you possibly can to get as much as possible out of this vault, because it's definitely going to benefit you. RESPECT, your TPCT, your training posters, coins, and tokens. And we all know now, especially with the 5-star meta being here live and well, how important all of those resources are. And within this vault, they are there and available for you to get. You can literally get these pulls from a multitude of ways. There's going to be contests upcoming that are going to offer these coins so you can do pulls that way. Plus, there are multiple offers via in-game store that you can use disposable income on so you can get further ahead. And when you buy these offers, they are going to send out bonus coins to all of your faction mates. So it's a win-win regardless. You can either be patient, go the free-to-play route, clear out the content and the contests that come with it that offer up these coins, or you can spend disposable income. You and yours can capitalize that away. Now, obviously, if you're in a top-tier faction that's all about, getting ahead, paying to win, they're going to be able to clear out this vault a lot easier and a lot sooner compared to factions that might be strictly free-to-play or, a mixed bag of some are whales, some are dolphins, some don't spend a dime. But ultimately, just do as much as you can with you and yours. Do as much as possible on your own terms that you are comfortable with, and you are going to walk away very, very satisfied, because at the end of the day, everything in here is going to help you. Boatloads of coins, boatloads of TP, plus you're getting a chance at guaranteed 5-star gold tokens, and it gets even better. You're also getting opportunities at shards for both Trish Stratus, Tribute to the Troops, and DX Army China, plus guaranteed posters of certain units that are definitely going to help out your roster, from Razor, the Green Gem Generation Trainer, to a fan favorite in Hacksaw Jim Duggan, to Jimmy Uso, Purple Move Destruction Trainer and Coach, to a 4-star, guaranteed 4-star modern era powerhouse Drew McIntyre, Sinister Scotsman, and trickster legend Andre the Giant, 8th wonder of the world, Blue MP Coach. But the creme de la creme here, the piece of resistance, is none other than a guaranteed 4-star gold legend powerhouse Hulk Hogan Immortal. That is right. If you reach the very end of this vault and are able to clear it all out, I would love to see a screenshot if it's even possible. You will get a guaranteed 4-star gold Hogan, and that's going to help out anybody. And let's just think about this too. We're getting closer and closer to that regalia chest that offers a shot at a free Hulk Hogan up to 4-star, right? Hey, RNG's RNG. It's possible. Someone could possibly pull Hogan from that regalia chest, and then on the same day, maybe they pull him at 2-star, 3-star, maybe 4-star bronze. They can also end up clearing the vault and getting the 4-star gold poster of him. Easy fuse up, easy clap right there. Sit on the shards that you already had of him from doing other pulls in the past, or just walk away with a brand new card with a free fuse up, depending on how things go. Again, results will vary depending on what type of faction you're in and what you're willing to put up and put forth to clear it out. But nonetheless, guaranteed resources that any account and roster can use, and solid champions, whether shards for doopity dupes for TP for moves, or brand new superstars that are going to be recruited to your account. This is going to be a solid win. So this is definitely going to be interesting. I look forward to seeing what happens with Black Friday for sure. Each year, they've taken the notion of basically introducing a new star rarity within the Mega Superstar Loot banner. So last year we have 4-star golds introduced, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if this Black Friday, possibly, we see the very first ever 5-star bronze Mega Superstar Loot banner. It's a possibility. It could happen. It might not. But it's something to be on the lookout for. And I look forward to seeing what kind of contest we have here. I mean, it's the season of giving. Christmas is right around the corner. Supposedly, November and December are supposed to be top notch when it pertains to content and quality of life in WWE Champions. But that's yet to be seen. Now, here's something to discuss too before I get out of here. We had a little situation go on within the community earlier the other day. And some of you might know about it, some of you don't. So let me fill you in. Pretty much, someone over at Champions of the Good Old Folks at Scopely made a mistake when it pertained to the Prizewall. And they basically made available a decent amount of IGC in-game cash for a Prizewall offer up. And basically anybody could go ahead and get it when it was available, right? And one thing that ended up happening is, from what I'm getting from on the outside looking in, because I wasn't able to capitalize, the same way we had Farmageddon, I got on that train at the last minute. They ended up taking everything back. The same way that I missed out on the Kevin Nash Mega Superstar Loot banner, where everyone was getting geared up Nash and getting a 4-star Fiend left and right. I missed out on it. Same here. I think you were able to get 5,000 in-game cash for, I think, 700 or 750 shirts MLC currency for November 2020's Thanks and Tanks MLC. And a lot of people were able to double dip or at least get a couple rounds of it. I don't know how many times you could invest in it, but a lot of people were able to get in and get out with those cash offers, and they used them for Mega Superstar loot pulls, because we do have some solid banners up for this MLC. A lot of solid banners with a minimum of 3-star units on them too. So this was a solid mishap. It was screwing the pooch from Scopely's side, but it benefited a lot of people, especially players who were free to play. They were able to get in and recruit some very solid units that are going to help the progression moving forward. Now, the sad part is that it did get caught, and this was supposed to be expected. Whenever something good happens, basically it gets ruined ASAP. But a lot of people, basically, after they got the cash, they went on to their social medias, whether it was Reddit, Twitter, or Facebook, and they basically bragged about getting this stuff and talking about how Scopely messed up. Now, here's my thing. I understand there's a lot of ways to go about this, because some people are always going to be about themselves. As hard as it is for many to be selfless, it's easy for one to be selfish. It's easy for you to just be like, I got it, you didn't. Tough shit. I don't care about you. I don't care if you missed out on it, because I was able to capitalize. I understand that. I can't be mad at it. You do what you do. And I'm not against it. I want people to win, especially as much as we get screwed over overall as a community. I am happy for people getting their ball and going home. Screw it. F everything. They wouldn't give it out like this normally. I'm going to take advantage now. I do get that. But it's also a thing that I just wish that some people were more responsible with the power that they are provided. You know what I mean? For instance, just like with Farmageddon and just like the Mega Superstar Loot, we have a thing of not only just blasting the good stuff. We blast the good stuff just as much as we blast the bad stuff. And it's sad, because this is a situation that if people weren't making posts, there's multiple posts, and I'm not trying to take a shot at nobody, but it's like, you could have easily posted your picture of the pull and been like, look what I got from so-and-so superstar banner, and people would still comment. You still would have gotten a response. You just didn't have to include the part about the glitched prize wall. Because a lot of people, I think they forget this. Like, when you're watching and supporting one of the Scopely content creators when it pertains to their streams, or even if they're not working with Scopely, right? You know, even if someone isn't saying anything in the stream, you could still be watching. Just like how you have the forum, you have mods there. There are people who work for Champions and Scopely that have their finger on the pulse. They're going through, reading the comments from your Twitter, your Reddits, your Facebooks. They're going through that. They're collecting that data, you know? And it's sad that just as much as people complain about the bad stuff, people boast too much about the good. This is some things where I sit back, it's like, maybe it would just been better, you know, someone logged in, they noticed it, they went online or Discord, they tagged their faction, and was like, hey, this is something that I feel everyone should benefit on, because you know we're not going to get this again. We're not going to get this type of offer. A $50 IGC offer for free. Think about that. $50. It usually costs you $50 to get, like, you know, 5,500 IGC. You got $50 IGC cash for free. Even if you were a free-to-play player, by this time now in the MLC, you should have had enough shirts to capitalize on the offer. And because people went ahead and decided to be boastful and have bragging rights, because they rightfully deserve to, with what they were able to pull, I saw a lot of people walking away with some Hollywood Hogans and some NWO Savages and what have you. I can't knock you. If I was shitted on as much as I have been in Scopely by Scopely's RNG drop rates, I would be bragging too. But I would just go on about it a different way. So it's just one of those things to wrap this video up. It's literally a double-edged sword. It's a catch-22 with our community. Because there are other mobile games where if this happened, I would even have to be that guy that's like, yo, this is just crazy, because they already give us enough good stuff, content, quality of life updates, and everything, where it's like, they don't deserve that. Like, you know, that should be addressed, you know? But this is a situation where Scopely isn't that company. Champions isn't that game where everything is cupcakes and rainbows, okay? It's not peachy. It's not sweet all the time. It's a lot of sour taste in our mouths. Years worth. Years worth. People who spent thousands and thousands of dollars and walked away with shards, walked away with crap. You finally catch a break and you can't even enjoy it for a moment. You can't even allow everyone to just breathe and take in an opportunity. I looked at it as poetic justice. We supposed to get these updates that are beneficial, quality of life, right? Got a faction store that isn't even working yet. Go to play Dead Man's Daily or King of Kings tours. Free-to-play tours and pay-to-play tours. Board shows up, but no gems, so I have to quit. Use up health packs and faction tokens to get my superstars healed. Got a trial superstar in HBK DX Army, and people are missing the final milestone, knowing that they hit it. Knowing that they maxed out the contest, but it's saying they didn't max out the contest. Even got glitches of certain people able to be above everybody else in the contest because they were able to reach 210 when everyone else's is set at 209. You understand what I'm saying? I know that I'm rubbing some people the wrong way. I've done this in the past where I know a lot of people in this community hate me. And I've come to terms with it. At the end of the day, love me or hate me, I still got nothing but love for you. And I respect your opinion, and I hope that you respect mine, because at the end of the day, it's an opinion. It's just like an asshole. Everyone has one, okay? And at the end of the day, what do I gain from wasting energy, negative energy, to hate on somebody over a mobile game? I don't gain nothing. I'd rather kill you with kindness than, flood you with hate. It's not worth it. It isn't like you're slapping me in the face. It's not like I'm spitting in your face. I'm just speaking facts. I'm just speaking from my perspective. And Champions is one of those communities where I have to say, as much as I love to be a champion for this community, I have to admit, the community's toxic as fuck. And this is proof of it. It's like we basically, when we get something good, we make it so relevant to the community that we can't enjoy a good thing for too long. Just as much as if something bad happens in the community, we just can't let it go, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And this is a situation where I feel like everyone should have capitalized. Everyone should have been able to get it. No one should have said anything. Should have been between faction mates. You know, if you got a post, you know, people have Discords and got channels where literally bragging rights, brags about polls and stuff. You don't got to share it all the time on Facebook. And if you do share it on Facebook, you don't got to put the whole story and specifics behind it. Ain't nothing wrong with shouting out your faction for helping you unlock a superstar. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you're literally putting it on blast, what the whole ins and outs of what happened to get that superstar, like, oh, I got this 4-star gold Hollywood Hogan because I got this offer from the Prizewall and it was up there. I don't think it was supposed to be like that. And then you're surprised, like, wait, everyone's now posting like, where's the Prizewall? Where's the Prizewall? I'm looking for the Prizewall. No Prizewall, because you know what? Too many people talked about it, so then they went ahead and fixed it. It was going to get fixed regardless, but it would have been up a little bit longer so everyone capitalized. We just can't have a good thing, man. And at the end of the day, when you really think about it, the bad normally always outweighs the good when it comes to this game. It's just the truth. It is genuinely the truth. And this is just another example of that. We can't it seems like we're fine with being victims of bad stuff. We can't handle having a good thing because someone just builds it up to burn it down. I don't know. But that's the video. So much for being short, sweet, and brief. Got on my little tirade, my little rant. But I had to get it off my chest too. Congratulations to everyone who did get somebody solid, because you got them, you unlocked them, you recruited that new superstar, so they are yours. They cannot take that away from you. That's the blessing about that. You pulled them, they're not going to renege and take the superstar. They're going to take that L. I just wish that, whenever we get a blessing like that, if we ever got another Farmageddon, I just wish people just keep it on the hush. Just shh. People in factions, people play the game. If you're doing content, you're going to come across it. It's just one of those things like, dead man tell no tales. Just forget it. We don't get paid. We do not get paid to resolve their problems. So it's just one of those things. Just think about that. Like, you might point out a problem. You might point out an issue. You're not getting paid for it. It isn't like, oh, thank you so much for finding out about this IGC cash problem. So what we're going to do for you, we're going to send you 100,000 IGC because you told us about the issue. That's not how it works. That's definitely not how it works. Trust me, it is not. I've seen it firsthand, and that's not how it goes here. Nonetheless, regardless of the ups and downs, hey, yo, bad times don't last. But champions do. And regardless of what I just said in my rant, I got it off my chest. I will forever and always have nothing but love for each and every single one of you, of my beloved #champions fam. Let me know your thoughts about the whole Prizewall fiasco. Okay, the Prizewall screw job. And let's discuss this Black Friday vault and Black Friday itself. What kind of offers do you think are going to come across for Black Friday? Because no lie, 1 year, Champions is on it. One game that reminds me about Black Friday offers, talking about Champions, Marvel Contest of Champions. Whenever Black Friday shows up, it's the same as 4th of July weekend with them. Normally, 4th of July weekend and Black Friday for Marvel Contest of Champions, those are where they have the best offers ever. Like, that is the time where it's like, no matter what you look at in the store, it is worth your money. You're walking away with something that's going to benefit you. Champions, not so much. 1 year, everything's solid. Everything's good. All the way up to Cyber Monday. Everything's Gucci. The next year, we're going to rotate things out in the store for, 2 to 4 hours. Either you get it or you don't. And oh no, we're not bringing it back for the last day either. So you're literally forced to stay up and be a victim of insomnia to pick up the offer that best suited you, because if you slept through it, tough titty, you're not going to see it again. That was your chance. And it isn't like they give you like a blog that's going to show you the rotation of their offers. So you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. But nonetheless, things are supposed to be good for November and December. We will soon see. The quality of life is meh. Superstars have been hitting it, but at the end of the day, it's all about the quality of life overall. Not just the brand new shiny toys to spend your disposable income on, but the overall, feel and vibe to the game. How are things in your faction since the update? How are your matches running? How is everything going with the bugs and glitches that are years old, that they'll resolve one thing, but there's still a giant list that just continues to grow and grow. And it's like, reality of it is, there are games that are just as old as Champions, and they fix the problems ASAP instead of procrastinating. We'll fix this issue, even though this is more recent. But the issues that have been around, maybe if we fix this one new issue or this new bug pops up, this new glitch pops up, they'll forget about the other ones that are still in the game. That's not how it should be. But nonetheless, we'll see how it goes. Gearing up for another weekend of Faction Feud grind mode. So I'm wishing y'all all nothing but the best. Let me know, again, your thoughts on DX Army HBK. Let me know your thoughts about the Black Friday Vault. Let me know your thoughts about the Prizewall Screwjob when it pertains to the IGC. And if you were able to capitalize, did you walk away with anything good? We saw all the good stuff. You always get a picture and a post of the good. Never really often get to see the bad side of things. That's one thing to always remember. For the one good champion you got, there's probably a lot of salt that came with it. A lot of people got scoped too. So it evens out in the end. But nonetheless, y'all, mad love always. Thank you for the love. Leave a like, subscribe, share, hit the bell for future notifications from this channel. And until next time, stay tuned. Peace.